Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to your last 2 weeks of December reading. I'm so excited. We're now in Capricorn season. All these amazing things that we've just learned for the past couple months are now coming to a final close. We are ending 2019 and let's see how it's gonna look for you. We are also going into 2020, so don't forget that all this stuff that you're finishing, closing off, starting, all these things are just gonna amplify and grow for the whole new year coming ahead of us. The way I do my readings, welcome. Again, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If it resonates with you, amazing. If it doesn't, no problem. Keep checking back so we can still connect. And the way I use the Oracle decks is I use them to help me understand whether your message is a love message, a business message, an opportunity, or whatever else is coming your way, which they will reveal to us as we go along. Your first, we're going to always start with the oracles so I get the bigger picture like I just said, but I'm going to be using the unicorn oracles, lovers oracles, romance angels. I use the universe has your back deck as well, the gilded tarot for your general message for the month ending for the last 2 weeks of December, and we're going to be talking about the Archangel Michael deck at the end. So we're going to get right into it. Your first unicorn oracle card is incredible. It's expansion. Amazing energy here for you guys. Trying to get the glare off for you. Beautiful, beautiful unicorn here flying above all those clouds, just soaring. I believe this is actually Pegasus. Yeah, so we have Pegasus here. So for some of you, they could have a little Greek history going on with you, but expansion, spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. So this embodies the part that you are here for greatness, and it's now time to show the world your magic. So for many of you, you are flying above these clouds, and the truth is that you see he's flying by himself. So not everybody is going to be able to come on this level with you, and part of the expansion is expanding yourself above where you already are. So for many of you Libras, you are now coming into uncharted territory. You are leaping above those clouds, all these darkness down here and everything that you are above, you are lifting. Now the only thing is that since not everyone can come with you, you're going to have a lot of people looking at you, and you cannot shrink yourself to stay down there. You cannot little your power and not expand your abilities. And for some of you, this expansion is in all forms and all shapes and sizes, and this is also asking you to spread your wings, meaning you don't even know you can fly yet. So wait until to see what the next level is. It's really exciting. I love that card. Beautiful energy to start with your lovers oracles. Here are these beautiful illustrations. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Beautiful. So both of you might need a little bit of space if you're connecting with someone or if the person hasn't come in yet. Then we have power. You instinctively know what is right for you and have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So do not feel that you are stuck. And I was just noticing the snake here too. So for some of you, there might be some stuff around you that's a little deceptive, or you're feeling a little bit constricted where you are, right? So don't forget, spread your wings and fly, okay? You have that power to walk away and to walk into yours, right? And sometimes that means we have to walk away from others, but that's okay. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories that you have shared with those you love. So don't forget to make love a part of your story as well, or perhaps even expanding that muscle if you haven't in a while. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When you resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So for some of you, this season is calling for you to expand. It's calling for you to step out of your comfort zone. All those things that you weren't sure if you could do or whatever, it is telling you that it is now time to allow the things that are meant to walk away, let them go, because new is coming. And if you resist it and you're forcing things, then you can't allow for the new to come in, okay? So don't forget, everybody's got your back right now, especially the universe. Here we have romance angels. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So for some of you, it just needs a little bit more love or tenderness, or perhaps you as well need this. Next, playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. Don't forget to enjoy the process, guys. Don't get so serious. Remember that all part of everything, like it said, it does remind us, it's a friendly little reminder that we are all here temporarily. So make the most of what you can with who you want. And if all goes well, they will be worth the wait. And it was 444 when I said that. So angel divine timing is by your side here. You are protected. You are guided. Okay. I'm told to tell you, divine timing is at work in your love life. Beautiful. So the angels are here just to let you know that they're with you. This is being guided. calling in your soulmate. We have this energy. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So guys, you are definitely meeting your divine counterpart if you haven't already, and you are working on calling them in. So I feel like part of this, that the higher you're leveling up yourself, the more you're resonating on the frequency to attract them towards you, or to have their vibration hit you so that you're both attracting one another. Playfulness, give it a chance. There could be someone coming in here. There's a lot of similar cards. I'm just going to see what's going on. Okay, your universe oracle here. We have the universe has your back one, and this one says hope is the conduit for miracles. So actually, some of you, I'm already going to say it, I feel like you could either be dealing with a Virgo. If you aren't and you have Virgo in your chart, then definitely watch the Virgo video, because there's a lot of fun stuff with miracles and the soulmate coming in there as well. And being 555, now we have all this change and all this stuff happening, expansion, reflection, power. You are definitely tapping into your power this month, Libra, and with you ending the year this way, that is also the momentum that's shifting you into the new decade. So I'm really happy to see this, and as many of you know, shifting and ending of cycles, we just went through all that with Scorpio season, so a lot of transformation. You have now leveled up, and it is just reminding you to continue, and the more that you believe and the more that you open up to the universe, the more she's ready to catch you and receive and give you the next thing. So I'm going to tell you too, exercise your abundance muscle, okay? Don't forget to exercise that to bring that towards you. Here we go. We're getting into your reading. The High Priestess. Look at you guys. Beautiful, beautiful energy here with the High Priestess. You guys could be a little bit intuitive yourself. Of course, she has the capability similar to the Magician to be manifesting. So for many of you, you've been doing all this inner work, this light work, possibly for some of you. The High Priestess also talks about a lot of unknowns, a lot of secrets, a lot of hidden things that haven't yet been revealed. And I feel like you could be feeling that with someone, like you could intuitively know you're being guided on this path. So follow, really listen to this. So for some of you, it is asking you to just listen to what you're guided to do. Page of Swords. We have air energy. This can of course be you, but this is my stalker card. So you have someone who's definitely watching you. If it's not them watching you, it's you watching them. So we have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that you could be dealing with. Of course, this can just be your energy and you're just keeping your eye on someone from a distance, or you do know or don't know. But again, she is a 2, so I feel like my 2s are always about union and things coming together. So I feel like there's an element of, you know, checking their social media or all sorts of stuff like that, but this is kind of like silently just keeping an eye on them. You know, he's kind of like side-eyeing over there. So you could be, whatever the male energy could be watching the female energy or however it works, but there's a bit of intuition there where you're a little bit drawn. Knight of Swords. Someone is coming in fast. And if this is definitely your energy with the air energy here, again, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but I feel like whatever swift action is coming, again, we have the light at the end of his sword, which to me always symbolizes like a good idea. Like, you know that this is what you're guided to do. You're following the light, right? So I feel like for some of you, you're going from the page to a knight. So I feel like you're just checking things out because you're being guided to do this. Whatever it is, whatever you're seeing, you know, this can also be part of your expansion process. So you kind of know that you need to do things. You're kind of keeping an eye on how things are playing out around you. You're doing that intellectual part where you're just watching and just seeing how things are going to go. And then when you see how things are really transforming into like a better place, or you're allowing that to kind of open up, now you're charging straight in for it. Get it. Go get it, Libras. It's yours. Amazing. 10 of Swords. A lot of air energy, guys. So there's a lot of stuff with your thoughts, a lot of mental thinking. Of course, this is possibly with the reflection card here too. I'm going to read it again. So give each other space at the moment and trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So I feel like for some of you, with the 10 being here, there's a lot of cycles that are ending, a lot of things that weren't working out, that were not happening, that are being left to fall away. Endings, painful endings possibly for some of you, things that didn't work out, things that weren't happening. You're gonna just watch all this stuff, but it's coming to an end. All the stuff that wasn't working out, there was a reason it wasn't meant to. This cycle in your life is ending, okay? Get ready for that expansion. You see that sunshine there? You see Pegasus leaping out from the sun? I feel like so many of you, even though it's the darkest, it's always darkest before dawn, but we have all this light shining through, and this is gonna bring you all that healing, because now you have to go through all this, so you know not to go back there, okay? Which is awesome, and I feel like for some of you, that's why you're running out of that, because you're breaking free. Ooh, and then we have the Lovers. All that light shining in, coming down with the Lover's energy here. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, the Lover's energy, this is of course a Gemini card as well if you're connecting with a Gemini. If not, then you're connecting with your divine counterpart. With the Lover's energy, this union is divinely guided. Again, the light from above. This is something you've been waiting for, something you've been wanting. You will recognize each other without a doubt. You have this beautiful power that comes through the union of the two of you, and with that shining through, we do have the worth waiting for. We do have calling in your soulmate. So I feel like for some of you, you have done the legwork. You have really gone out there and you've manifested this, you've pulled them towards you, you've worked on yourself, you're giving it a chance, and you're allowing it to come towards you. So I feel like you're expanding on all levels, not just mentally and emotionally, but also with your love as well, which is beautiful. Have the strength. So for some of you, you could have been doing this for a really long time. And again, this is under that hope is the conduit of miracles. So if you were thinking that, oh, it's not going to work out, or why is it taking so long? It's coming. Have faith. It's about to blossom. Have the strength and courage to put yourself out there or to allow it to happen. And of course, for some of you, if it's not you that knows, it's them that knows. So there is an element of someone understands and knows that this is what's going to happen, but it's having the strength and the courage for it to come over. So there's a taming of a beast that has to happen. There's some form of course, this is my Leo card too, so you could be dealing with a Leo fire energy, of course, very passionate person. So intuitively, you know that you have this passion and desire, possibly for each other, which is why the playfulness is here too, to find that out. But many of you are just reminded that, like, once you're able to keep that 8 and the 2, so we have 10 completion. Beautiful, coming together. High Priestess with the strength. Wow, amazing energy. I'm going to keep going. Queen of Swords under the Page of Swords. You could be watching the Queen of Swords. It could be, of course, dealing with another air sign, but this is just air energy. And I feel like for some of you, you know, if you are going from the Page energy to the Queen of, so first of all, you're watching, you're seeing how things are going to play out, you're learning, because this is all about like picking up on what you can take from the situation and acquiring information. A Page is just kind of eyeing, you know, it's not necessarily communication, but there could be some messaging, there could be some flirting, and we have that energy coming through. But the Queen knows. The Queen only allows those around, those people or those situations or those things that are serving her. So whatever isn't serving her, she's ready to cut it out. And that's why we have the light here too. But I feel she has the light, you have the light, and you're both being guided to meet, right? So I feel like that coming in for some of you, sorry, I gotta hold it the way that I see it so you can see it too. So he's kind of coming towards her. She sees him too, you know, like she's got her eye on this guy as well. So I feel like you could both be watching each other. Maybe you both understand that there's something more to this connection, but you're both gonna see what happens because you have to let things play out. But you're waiting. You're waiting. It's worth the wait, and you're calling in your soulmate. And Temperance. Wow, you guys have this. Okay, you have the strength and courage for this Temperance energy. Temperance energy, of course, is my Sagittarius card, so you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Of course, we have the fire energy already here with the Leo as well, but this is about balancing. The way I find it is you're balancing your emotional with your passion, your fire, your drive, all this stuff. So I feel like with her energy here, there's a lot of tempering that had to happen within you for you to have the courage and the strength to go and rush out and make this offer, or vice versa, them to you, because they see you, or you see them doing this work and coming into this peaceful place of balance. Now, for many of you, you know you've made that decision. You've now had to make sure that you're emotionally and with your desire and every other way, like your fire for this person, your love for this person, whatever you're feeling has to all come in. And because you feel so strongly and you know, now you know, you found that balance, because she's pouring the cup of fire into the cup of water, and the water is not being put out, you know, the water is not putting out the fire either. So for many of you, it's just realizing that you have this passionate love and desire, and many of you are going to move fast about this because you don't want to lose that opportunity. Have the hope, guys. The miracle is here. Under the 10 of Swords, what's been paining you? Illusions, options, too much confusion. The 7 of Cups energy, water energy, so Scorpio, Pisces, or, oh my gosh, sorry, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Yeah, you could definitely be dealing with a lot of different signs here. But for some of you, this is about the choices. Don't forget 7 cups, but 2 are deceptive and not good for us. So maybe you've been making the wrong choices, or you've been too fearful about what choice you make, or you've been burned with this in the past and you're just trying to figure out which one to pick. But I feel like for some of you, you're tempering that and you're having the strength to do that again, because this time you're listening to your intuition and you're following what you're being guided to do. So definitely watch those. Watch your steps, follow what you're being led to do, call in your soulmate, focus on your affirmations and all that great stuff that you've been doing, because whatever you're doing, it's working, okay? You're both seeing the light and it's bringing to you this union. So what is this union with the Lovers card? Something, yeah, you got the Eight of Swords, a lot of air energy here. So of course this can definitely be you guys being in your head, really overthinking this, you or the other person, or both of you, I feel, because there's so much here. And because it's the Lovers card, you guys are thinking, you're connected on another level. So with the intuitive, with the High Priestess here as well, then we have this connection with the Lovers. You guys might also both be feeling this way. You might have fears or whatever, because there could be a lot of situational elements with the illusion too here, that I feel like there's a lot of choices. You could have a lot of options, they could have a lot of options, and you're not sure if they're going to take you. But this is fear. You're stuck and you're trapped in your head, okay? So you have a lot of thoughts that are blocking you, a lot of emotions that are blocking you. But specifically with the Eight of Swords here, she's blindfolded and she's surrounded by all these swords, but none of the swords are in the ground, and the blindfold can be taken off, and our hands are wrapped with a chain that isn't bound. So I feel like for some of you, this is where you have to break free. This is where you have to expand. This might be the exact place that you have to break yourself out of. You need that hope for this miracle to come in. And I feel like when this comes in and you actually allow that to happen to you, that's when everything is going to change. That's when that union is going to happen, because you're not blocking it anymore. You do deserve this. You do deserve the love that you want, and you are getting it. And then the last one is the Queen of Cups. Caring, compassionate, loving person, nurturing energy, of course, feminine energy, but this can be however this applies to the masculine energy. Of course, the gender is irrelevant, but with her Queen of Cups here, I feel like some of you aren't sure about making this offer or going out there and putting that out there, but I need you to understand that this other person is the one, that everything you're fearful and worried about, even though you have all this fear, you know that that's it. So go for it. Have the strength, have the courage to break yourself from this state. Get out of the Eight of Swords. It is fine. This is worries, this is anxiety, this is stress, this is possibly depression for some of you. You know, you're being weighed down by all these swords, but you do have the Ten of Swords here too. So this is ending. Don't slip back into it, okay? For some of you, don't repeat that cycle, right? We're getting out of this. We're breaking this season. So we're doing that. So have this beautiful, passionate to make this offer. This could be, of course, a water sign moving towards you, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces that's trying to make you this offer. Of course, that could just be you, and this could just represent the love that they want to offer to you, or you to them, okay? However that applies. Amazing, guys. Beautiful, beautiful union trying to come into play here, but there's a lot of mental anguish that you're going to have to release and work through, okay? So once you eliminate that and it's worth waiting for, give the relationship a chance. You might actually be surprised, and I feel like for some of you, you might not think there is a chance, but there definitely is. This is a very strong, powerful union, and with the soulmate, I feel like you guys know each other. You'll recognize each other without a doubt. You already know that. You already know that, Libra. You or them, but I feel like you're going to have to tame that within yourself. That is just your fears trying to block that, okay? Remove that blockage. Now we're going to get into Archangel Michael deck. I'm so excited you guys got two. These are prayer cards, so I always read them in a prayer form. You can do whatever you'd like them. Here we have Archangel Michael. Your children are being watched over by angels. Dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. Beautiful. So you could be dealing with kids, you could be working with kids, you could have children, or perhaps your children are waiting to come in. Who knows? Maybe that's what this union is about for some of you. I'm not sensing that, but I'm also feeling with the playfulness card too, it's about having fun. So maybe you have to embrace your inner child as well and enjoy the process, okay? Spend more time outdoors, definitely. Thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature. So Libra, spend some time in your favorite quiet places. Soar above those clouds. All that pain, all that pain, all that trapment that you have yourself here with the 8 of Swords, the 10 of Swords. Break free and shine through the light, guys. Shine your light. Like it said here, spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. I say that all the time, so I'm glad that this does too. Show the world what you're made of. Like I said at the beginning, you are destined for greatness. Now is your time to shine and show the world your magic. Okay, Libra? I can't wait to see it. Love you guys. Have a beautiful end to 2019, and we'll see you guys in the new year. Bye!